Andrea Purcell, naturopathic doctor, here with Roger from
Hey everyone.
doTERRA Oils, and we are talking about essential oils for household first aid. So the things that we can have around our house when we're dealing with headaches, cuts and scrapes, and burns. And Roger, thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
being here today. I feel like we, as just a society, are not really educated as to what we can use or things that we could do to help ourselves on our own. And oftentimes we open our medicine cabinet and it's filled with things from box store pharmacies and doctors' offices. And I just wanted to talk about that a little bit because many of them are filled with food additives, pesticides, gluten, heavy metals, and it's not something that people tend to know about.
Yeah, I didn't for years. That was my go-to. That's just what we were taught to do.
Right.
Yeah. So it's important for me to help people understand, just to have a few basics on hand.
I agree.
And the great thing about oils too is like one oil can do so many things. So you don't need to go buy a case of different oils. Have there's 5 to 6 good standbys. Have in your medicine cabinet. They're going to cover so much.
Yeah. And we should probably talk about what those 5 are. So if we could just,
Sure.
Kind of rattle them off the top.
Yeah, absolutely. Some oils I would always have: frankincense, lavender, tea tree, peppermint, lemon. Those are really the basics.
Those are the 5.
Yeah, have those in your
Yeah.
house and they're going to cover so much.
And there's so much that you can do with those. Yeah. So when it comes to headaches, right? Headaches are something that affect all of us at one time or another. And definitely as a naturopathic doctor, I'm looking to treat the underlying cause. Well, why does this person have a headache? And, what may be contributing? And, not just cover it up. But, hey, things happen at the 11th hour and it's Friday night at 11 o'clock and we've got a headache. So what are some things that we can implement with the essential oils to help?
Sure, there's a couple of things that I like to talk about with headaches. First of all, doTERRA has a blend called Past Tense. It comes in a roller bottle, which makes it super handy and easy. This is actually formulated specifically for tension, head tension, neck tension, things like that. Fantastic. Roll a little bit on your temples, back of the neck, wherever your head hurts, basically. It's really great. However, some people's headache, there's always that level of headache where you hit that point where nothing seems to help and you go to the more migraine side, things like that. There's a trio actually that a friend of mine who's one of my customers who's a naturopath as well discovered this trio that's a trifecta of magic, I call it. And it's lavender, peppermint or past tense, and frankincense. Sorry, and how it works is she puts frankincense on her thumb, rub it on the soft palate of the roof of your mouth. It's instant inflammation help for the brain.
Right.
Lavender constricts blood flow, so put it on your temples, and then peppermint opens blood flow, so put it on the back of your neck. And it's almost like you're flushing your brain out. I've never seen a headache make it through it. And literally it's minutes, and you don't have to take a pill with the side effects and with the toxins, and it's just easy and simple.
And the cool thing about the trifecta is it's those 5 oils.
You already have them.
You already have them if you're building your at-home essential oil first aid kit. So I love that. Yeah, I think that's something that we all need to write down and put together and just have in a pinch. And, let's move on to burns now.
Yeah.
Because, you're reaching in the oven and, you touch your hand on the wire rack, you get a burn. What can we do to help ourselves?
Simplest thing in the whole wide world is lavender oil. A lot of people misunderstand lavender. They know for its relaxing, they use it in the spa, on massage, things like that, but lavender is incredibly healing. Easiest way to remember lavender is anything that needs calmed or soothed. A burn needs calmed and soothed. I had a 2nd-degree burn. I grabbed the grill, the lid of my grill one day when I was barbecuing. Throw some lavender on and the redness stops. The blistering never happens. Like literally an hour later you couldn't tell I burned my hand. They use lavender in a lot of burn units now. It's fantastic for burns, and it's so simple and easy, and it's just right there. And
it's funny because our last segment was on sunburn, and lavender is another oil that you use for summer. So you want to think burns, you want to think lavender.
Yeah,
absolutely. And let's talk just about cuts and scrapes and what we can do to put on cuts and scrapes so they don't get infected and to help them heal better.
Definitely. I've got 5 kids. We had a lot. 3 skateboarding teenagers right now. We go through a lot of cuts, scrapes, and scratches. One of my favorite combinations is tea tree and lavender. Fantastic. A couple things I do with it. I make a roller bottle for my little kids that has lavender and tea tree in it with some coconut oil. They just roll it right on. You can make a spray. My sons like to skateboarding. They get like road rash, and we just make a spray and spray it right on. We have another product of doTERRA called Correctex. This is a healthy naturopathic version of Neosporin. It's a non-petroleum based, all natural, and the oils in it are frankincense, helichrysum, cedarwood, melaleuca, and lavender.
Perfect.
All super healing, super powerful. It's fantastic. Works really, really well.
So we could do a spray, and then we could put a little Correctex, because I know sometimes things are so tender that you don't actually want to touch them. So you could just spritz it until it cools down a little bit, and then put something else on. Yeah, I think that's fantastic. So remember those 5 oils, everybody, that you want to have at home in your medicine first aid kit. Good for the cuts, the scrapes, the burns, the headaches.
Digestive stuff, like you name it. Those 5 will cover so much.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Andrea.
Thanks for having me.
Take good care.